Hello, hello, your fabulous neighborhood Jamberry independent consultant, Kristyn. I have had 3 different people in the last couple of weeks asking me about the stretch and pull application method for Jamberry nail wraps. So I thought that I would make a quick video for you guys today about how to do that. A couple things about this method. It's great for ladies with curvy fingernails. A lot of the questions that I'm getting about the stretch and pull method are regarding the curvy nails because they're having bubbling or wrinkling around the edges of the nails. And the stretch and pull method kind of helps that because it takes the slack out of the edges of the nails when they're super curvy. I have pretty flat nails, but I use the stretch and pull method a lot for nails like today that I am trying to put a wrap that's too small on an accent nail or something like that. So we stretch it and pull it to make it fit. So as you can see, I have already done parts of my manicure with our fabulous Barely There lacquer. I love it. Very pretty. I've also, on my accent nails that I'll be working on, I have also prepped, cleaned and prepped my cuticles and applied, don't worry, I just reordered, our strengthening base coat. Awesome. So the things that you're going to need for today are probably some scissors. Mine are obviously already cut, but I like to trim them a little bit more. An alcohol wipe. Typically, I recommend that you use tweezers, but today you're like gonna need them because your orange stick isn't gonna cut it here. You're gonna need your nail file. Did I say that yet? And your cuticle pusher. Also, oh yeah, the brand new mini heater. Awesome. It's so fun. I love it. If you don't have a mini heater yet, obviously your regular heater will work, or a blow dryer. I haven't tried that yet, but I hear it works-ish. Okay, so what we're going to do today is alcohol swipe. First and foremost, like I said, I already have my base coat on, but I like to wipe the alcohol over my base coat after it's dried, obviously, just in case I've touched my nails and I wasn't paying attention or whatever, to get that extra dirt and oil and stuff off of there. So, those are clean. I'm going to turn on my heater, let that warm up. It is so quiet, I literally can't usually tell if it's even on because there it goes. Okay. Because it's quiet. You can't hear it, can you? Anyways, so you're going to take your tweezers and your wrap. So this is, I don't know, it's on the sample card, but it's a little bit too, this is Sunday Rose, isn't it pretty? A little bit too small for my nail. Like, it fits well, but it doesn't quite reach the edges, and you don't want it to touch the skin, but it does leave a gap kind of on the sides, so we're gonna stretch it and pull it a little bit today. So you're gonna take the wrap off of the backing with your tweezers without touching it with your fingers, because then you get the oils on there and that's bad. And then you are going to, like you normally do, just rest it on your nail. Dink. In the middle-ish. Don't push down. Just kind of rest it on the top there. See? It's still straight out. Now, this is where the scissors come in, because if you're using a full wrap, obviously you would cut it, but I'm trimming off this sample because it's a little long. Leave a little bit of excess like normal so you can file off the edges. Put that down. Okay, so now that you're kind of on there and you're aligned and your heater's warmed up and everything, look how handy this is. So we're going to warm it up for 3 to 5 seconds. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of starts to get flimsy. That's how you know it's working. Okay, so then after you're warmed up, what I like to do is kind of push it down a little bit in the back, just to kind of set where you want it to stay, so you're not pulling it off of your fingernail. Then once it's pushed down a little bit, you're going to take your tweezers See if you can see this. And you're going to grab the edge that you want to pull. I kind of need to use this for this still. And then you just stretch it. Dink. Stretch it to the edge. And then once it's kind of where you want it to be, press on it. Make sure it's down there good. Okay. And then we're going to try and do the other side. This is difficult. Grab the edges with your tweezers. And then pull. So the heat makes the wraps kind of malleable, and since they're just vinyl, it's easy to stretch them like that. So that was it. That's how easy that was. Stretching, pulling, make sure it gets to the edge. Then once they are where you want it to be, press it down really good. This is where your cuticle pusher comes in handy. Once it's in place, make sure it stays in place. Push it down really well. Okay. If this wasn't a video, I would let it cool off a little bit more, but it is a video, and we've got stuff to do. So then we start filing in a downward motion so as not to lift the wrap. If you have short nails like I do, sometimes a sideways is necessary to get in the corners and stuff. But try not to do that. You want to mostly just go in a downward motion so that you don't move the wrap that you just stretched and it doesn't lift. Bink. Okay. So there's that. Real pretty, right? Then, like normal, you're going to take your heater again. Now that the excess has been filed off, just for another 3 seconds or so. Okay, then you grab your cuticle pusher again and make sure it's really on there well and that you've got all of your stretched edges down and in place. Make sure you get the tip because you just filed that off, and so you want to make sure you've got a good seal on that. Bing! And there it is. Isn't it pretty? So, that's the stretch and pull method. Like I said, if you have any, that should take care of the wrinkling and the bubbles and stuff on the edges for you curvy nailed ladies. And if you couple that with your cuticle pusher to kind of smooth anything else out that might not have worked out with the stretch and pull method, then that should kind of do it for you. So, yeah, there's that. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, be sure to leave comments below. I will put information in the description on where you can get all of the fabulous products that you saw featured today. And, yeah, that's it. So, thanks for watching, and happy jamming. See ya.